Hey guys, in today's Just Haul video I wanted to show you a piece of Mario merchandise which has nothing to do at all with the Mario Sports idea I uploaded the other day. It is this, the Super Mario Chess Collector's Edition. Now this has been out for quite a few years now. I believe it actually launched in 2009, which depressingly is like 7 years ago. But let's not talk about that because that's just kind of depressing. But yeah, I thought I'd show it off, like I said, because I recently launched a Super Mario Sports idea video, and Mario Chess may or may not have appeared in there in some description. So here's a look at the box. It's, of course, some sort of metal. Probably should have looked that up. Here's a look at the box at the back. Mamma mia, it's a battle for the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario and Bowser are battling it out once again, this time in the classic strategy game of chess. Ooh, Bowser knows how to mess with Mario. Pick your team and take control of 32 hand-painted playing pieces, including Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Bowser, and Bowser Jr. And for those of you that don't know, chess is a two-player game. So here's a very brief look at all the pieces. And at the bottom it tells you which pieces correspond to, you know, the king, queen, bishops, knights, rooks, and pawns. Which is great because I don't know how to play chess. This has only really been used once or twice, and it was by my other mates because they know how to play chess. But as a Nintendo nerd, of course, I will collect anything Nintendo, and one of my friends very kindly bought this for me a few years back. If you're not sure of the pieces anyway, as you'll see when we look at the figures, it actually tells you on their base what piece they correspond to, which is very handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. We're going to look at all the figures because I find some of them quite comical. Although this is official, some of the figures do leave a little bit to be desired. So if you do want to just see the game set up on the board, you can skip to later in the video, and I'll probably put a link or something in the description that tells you when that begins. But if you want to look through the figures with me, which I do recommend, stick around through the whole thing. So I first point out that this tin, I don't know if it's just mine that's faulty, the lid comes off really easily, it doesn't stay on at all, so that's why I've been holding it like this a lot, because it doesn't stay there. There you go. That's one way to open it. So, as you can see already, all the pieces are held in by some plastic, which is great. It stopped them from breaking or scratching and all that sort of stuff. So there's two layers of this, which has all 32 pieces, which is awesome. These are probably the more interesting pieces, so I'm going to leave them till last. I'll show you the, I don't even know the base name of the stuff. The pawns, isn't it? Yeah, I'll show you the pawns. So the pawns, of course, are the Koopa shells and the coins, which I think is an excellent choice, actually. That's not bad. I think if they were going to go grander, it would have made sense for maybe the Goombas and the Toads to be the pawns, and then have something more upgraded for the Rooks. But, you know, as a minor complaint, I actually think this is pretty well done. So I'll show you one coin and one shell, because in theory they should all kind of look the same. So this is a shell. As I said before, on the base there it says what piece it is. So these are pawns. So yeah, Koopa shell, as you can imagine, they can't really mess that one up. I'd be kind of impressed if they did. So they're really nice, those pieces. And a coin, I'd be even more impressed if they managed to mess up a coin. So yeah. Cool. Put them there. Okay, so we'll get out the Rooks. Obviously there's 2 Rooks of each piece. Yeah, I'm talking like I know what I'm on about. So we have a Goomba. Again, nothing wrong with a Goomba figure. Pretty cool, actually. So the Goomba. There's Toad. I always find with these figures, it's always the faces they struggle with. To be fair, Toad they pulled off pretty well, but Toad's face is pretty easy to get right. Anyway, so there's the Rook. Okay, so all your Rooks and pawns are on the bottom layer there. Move that to the side. I'll do it up. If the lid stays on enough for the background, there we go. Isn't that cool? Right. Let's move on to the Knights. The Knights are Yoshi and Birdo. Now, I'm quite impressed with these two figures, actually. They're pretty nice. Like I said, it's when it gets to the humanoid guys with their faces that it gets a bit weird. But yeah, this Birdo figure is really nice. Quite happy with that one. Yoshi's pretty cool too. The only thing that kind of creeps me out about Yoshi is how long his fingers are. I guess they're that long anyway, but I don't know, it's kind of something a bit creepy about them. Look at them. Oh no, it might just be me. So there's Yoshi and Birdo. So they were the knights. The knights. So. Next up are the bishops. So for the bad guys, they only have one bishop. What I mean by that is they have 2 Kameks, whereas the good team have Peach and Daisy. So again, Kamek is actually really well done. So for the most part, these figures are great. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to rip on the figures. They're actually pretty cool. It's just some of the faces that do leave a little bit to be desired. The only thing that kind of weirds me out about Kamek is his nose, because I've never really seen it like that. You don't really notice it in the game. It's nothing bad about it, it's just kind of weird. Look at that name. But yeah, that's Kamek. So that's the bishop for the bad guys. Then we get on to Peach and Daisy, who have seen some shit. Like, look at this face. Look at their faces. They're terrified. Especially Peach, look at that. Horrified. But on the whole, not too bad. Again, it's just kind of the faces. Yeah, Daisy, pretty cool. And then, of course, our terrified Peach. Please don't kidnap me for the 10,000th time. Please don't kidnap me over this chess battle we're about to enjoy. So next up is the Queens. We're nearly there now, aren't we? So Bowser Jr. with his beady little eyes. I do find it quite funny how Bowser Jr. is a queen. Not as funny as I find it that Luigi's a queen, but we'll get on to that in a minute. So yeah, Bowser Jr. is pretty cool. Luigi, or should I say Queen Luigi. He does look pretty fabulous, doesn't he? Look at this fabulous stance. Look at me, a Queen Luigi. He does have a little turd stain on his nose, which is kind of disturbing. But apart from that, Luigi's not too bad. So yeah, pretty happy with that. And then finally, we're on to the Kings. Which both look a bit bewildered, let's say. So Mario, I don't know, something just a little bit off-putting about this Mario. I don't know, for some reason this Mario, it kind of reminds me of Tom Hanks. I don't know why. It reminds me of just, if Tom Hanks was to dress up as Mario in the movie Big, this is what I imagine he'd look like. I don't know, it's just something about it. So, but yeah, again, apart from the face, the figure's fine, pretty cool. There he is, King Mario. And then finally, Bowser, who looks like he is drunk and is trying to hold his balance. Whoa. So yeah, a little bit cross-eyed there, King Koopa. But like I said, it looks like he's staggering about, trying to hold his balance. And this seems to be Bowser's, like, official stance. This is pretty much the stance he's in the Super Mario Amiibo. So it seems to be the go-to stance for Bowser. Trying to hold himself up drunk. So yeah, there's a look at the pieces. Look down there. There they are. If anyone, it should be Bowser falling over, not Mario. And then in the bottom of the box, which I haven't showed you on camera, so there's an instruction booklet. So if you don't know how to play chess, like I don't, I'm sure this tells you how. I think it does. Or does it? I don't know, does it? Yeah, it does. And then, of course, there's the board. Which is nothing too mind-blowing. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly set this up and then I'll cut back to the video. See you in a second. And we're back. This is the chessboard setup with all the pieces in the correct places, or at least the places I followed from the back of the box. So if it's incorrect, don't shoot me, shoot the people that made the box. But yeah, I believe this is the correct setup. Obviously, I assume you wouldn't play chess on a couch, because it's probably not the most practical. But yeah, I think it looks really cool setup. I don't know what you guys think. I definitely recommend picking it up if you're a fan of Mario or a fan of chess. Either or, it's a good collector's item. One of the things I didn't mention before is I was so busy talking about how Bowser's drunk, I think it might actually be that he's just trying to hold his balance, because if you look at this, he literally has like not even half of each of his feet on the base, which is quite impressive. So maybe he's just trying to hold his balance. So yeah, I think the board looks great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try do some, I was going to say some good camera work, but I don't think I will be able to do that. I'm going to loosen this up. There we go. So there's all the members. There's Mario looking like Tom Hanks or some crap. There's Queen Luigi. There's Daisy seeing some shit. Peach is petrified here. Look at that. She is horrified. It's not focusing, but yeah, she is horrified, staring down Kamek and his weird nose. Yoshi looking alright with his long fingers. There's Toad, who also looks like he's seen some shit, staring down the Goomba down here. This is probably an awkward way to look at things. There's Kamek, Birdo, Kamek, Bowser Jr., Drunk Bowser, another Kamek, Birdo, and the Goomba just behind there. So yeah, that's a quick look at the chessboard, guys. Like I said, it's a great collector's item, whether you like chess or not. Obviously, it's great if you do like chess, because it means you can use it. But if not, it's just a nice collector's item to have, like myself. And look how, look at the angle this camera's on now. I'm going to cut the video now, because it's kind of gone a bit weird. But yeah, any questions regarding the Mario chess set? I hope this video kind of covered any of them anyway, in terms of what the figures look like, the sizes, that sort of thing. In terms of price, in the UK, I think my friend picked up for about £20, so probably between $20 and $30 in the US. Yeah, that's about it for the Super Mario Chess Collector's Edition. You've been watching Keen TV, and thank you very much for tuning in. See you in the next video.